This is Dr. Trashbag back with the tower. Let me get chat up. Where's chat? There it is. Opening a new browser. Sure. Okay, we got chat up. Alrighty, so in terms of my tower, I'm not going to go over too much in detail other than been pretty much went back to focusing on economy because for card masteries, man, I'm getting just, I can't afford them. So I've been really trying to increase my economy. So I got 3 labs working on economy items: coins per kill, golden bot, and golden bot. So duration and cooldown. Then I have Shatter Shard just to kind of help with my leveling of modules, and of course lab speed. Look at that, lab speed 97. What is that? We're is that 1 or 2 labs away from being maxed out? Because it's only 99. We're going to level 97, so 98, 99. So 2 more levels, and then we are done. We can open that up to something else. That is an amazing feeling. I have been noticing a good update with in terms of how much coins I'm making. What I would like to do, I would like to get my cooldown of smart missiles down. I would like to get my cooldown for chrono field more. I'd like to get my chrono field to be permanent, and as it's getting to permanent, as I'm putting in more stones, I'm going to do some more research to kind of buff it up a little bit more. I have done chrono field researches, but I don't think I completed any of them yet, so it's definitely needed. I do have Golden Tower Plus. That's another thing. I'm like, well, do I just, only put in stones in Golden Tower until my economy situation is set up? I've also heard that Poison Swamp, getting that to be permanent is relatively low cost in terms of stones. So it's hard. It's hard to determine what I do there. So we'll go ahead and remove fetch and steal. Can I show? So for fetch, I have cooldown of 14 or 114 seconds, fine chance 19%, double fine chance 5%. I don't know the math. I just kind of put in what I think makes sense at the time. Here, we got 3 targets, cooldown 101, and multiplier. I've kind of been putting all my money into fetch and kind of been ignoring steal now because fetch gives me not only coins, but also gems, metals, and shards. So I don't know. I've been watching other YouTubers and they said that fetch was kind of like broken, but at the same time, apparently it got fixed. Oh, look at that. 3 waves. Level 21. All right. Good enough. Alrighty. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else to do. We got the modules in. We're 132. It's funny that my cannon module is my highest level, but it's also my lowest in terms of it's still mythic. It's not ancestral. So yeah. Still working on them. I'm hoping with these extra module researches and masteries, it will get better. Oh, you know what? I just remembered something. One thing I did not do is increase my range. There we go. And all right. Let's go ahead and get to it. I could tell because my tower didn't look as long range as I'm used to seeing it. We do have a little bit more coins. I think last time it was like 6.6 quadrillion. This time I had like 7.07 quadrillion. So I was able to put a little bit more into enhancements to kind of help with my damage and crit and all that jazz. I do have the prioritization range, fast, boss, elites, and then in spotlight, just because it is a fast and a range battle condition this time around, unfortunately. So it is going to be pretty challenging, but hey, that means it's going to be challenging for other people too. Yeah, I'm seeing other people like who did I watch last? I think it was Jay Plays. I believe he has permanent chrono field, and I think that's really helping him in these legend tourneys. And then I think Jay Plays and JP, they've been doing like gym giveaways. Those stone pack giveaways. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's a great way to get the community engaged. I know they're a little bit more involved with the community than I am. I tend to pretty much just stay in the YouTube area, and I don't do too much in the Discord, if at all. It's just if I want to entertain myself, I want to watch a YouTube video. I don't want to read Discord and go through all the different channels. Just not fun, in my opinion. So keeping it to YouTube for now. But some of my, so the lab speed research is almost done, and then some of my other econ researches are almost done too. So I'll be able to switch back to getting some more damage and CC type researches. But I think I am going to focus on things that I consider to be helpful for econ and module. Just because I think I really need to buff up in that area. I really need to get my cannons and my modules to get higher level. All right. Well, we're able to take out. Well, it's only wave 20. I shouldn't. But yeah, of course we're killing bosses at wave 20. But except for getting a little bit more coins into enhancements, it's going to be pretty similar to last tourney. But I'm a little worried because I think today's battle conditions are pretty rough. Although nothing to really buff up bosses, I guess. But I guess we still have that fast battle condition, which can speed up bosses. But in the previous tourney, there's a chance for commons to turn into other type of enemies, like protectors and bosses. So like I would get so many bosses. I think at one time I had 3 bosses on the screen. That's just tough for me to deal with. I really need to buff up my Smart Missiles, Poison Swamp, and Chrono Field to kind of help deal with bosses a little bit better. Today's drink is coffee. I only had a half a cup this morning, and I just went out and started doing errands. I had to pick something up at one building and bring it to work, and then I had to drop off a modem because I'm changing internet companies. And then I got back and I felt so tired. I took a nap and I'm like, man, I feel so sluggish today. And I was like, oh yeah, I only had a half a cup of coffee. I should have had a full cup. So I went ahead, I made myself another cup, and I'm drinking it while doing this tourney. So I got other stuff I want to do today. Not only just playing video games like this one right here. Yeah, I need to get some other chores and errands done as well. See that target? Oh, I didn't change the Guardian to have attack an ally. Uh-oh. Oh well, it'll just have fetch and steal. Yeah, fetch and steal. Yeah, my bad. I should have moved it, but honestly, it's not like my Guardian is doing that much damage. But I guess every little bit does help. see, I think last tourney, the tourney on Wednesday, I got to 240, 260. And I think I tied somebody. Unfortunately, I didn't get any keys last time, but I'm getting closer and closer to getting 15th place. So, yeah, I think it's really helping. I do have a research that's about to be done soon. It's another CoinBot research, but right now, since I respect, I have like no coins in the bank. Oh, there it is. Now, can I afford anything? Yeah, I don't think I can really afford that much. You can go for crit factor or damage per meter. Super crit chance and multiplier a little bit cheaper now in terms of time. That's good. We'll just go ahead and put that in for now, just so that we are researching something. Might as well use that time for something, especially with that. I think it was a ×3 multiplier. Every now and then I'm able to afford ×4 multiplier on all 5 of my labs, but it's pretty rare. This time around, I was only able to afford 3 of my labs at ×4, then the other 2 at ×3. Let's see. It looks like I might be able to move my orbs to be a little further out, just so that they're in the middle of black hole, so we kill the enemies a little bit quicker. Although I wonder if it's better if they're a little bit closer in for the bosses. I did finish the research in terms of recovery package chance. Now I have 82% chance for package recovery. And that extra, I think it was like an extra 1.6%. But hey, it all adds up, right? And getting a package really helps, because every time I get a package, it reduces all of my ultimate weapon cooldowns by 20 seconds. That's super helpful. Mm. My understanding is you want to have that extra range. I'm curious if that's still the case with range ultimate. Yeah, I do have all of my ultimate weapons turned on. Good. just worried for when my wall breaks, I'll be susceptible to range units. Hey, All Clouded, how are you doing? I saw one of your recent YouTube videos. Looks like you're making some real noticeable progress. Congrats, man. Oh my goodness, those bosses when they get buffed by one of the fast units are freaking scary. They zip right to my tower. Yeah, that is crazy. Like, are you seeing that up here or with your calculation? Because I saw your video where you have like a Excel spreadsheet. I mean, the highest I ever saw up here was 500 billion per minute. But I haven't been tracking by a spreadsheet. Oh yeah, that's always a good feeling when you like stop getting knocked back to champion. I remember those days. It was like every other tourney I was getting bumped back down to champion. Calc charts, yeah. I haven't done a calculation chart yet. It'd probably be good for me to follow, you know, like what is actually killing me and whatnot. Oh, per hour. Oh, okay. Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, I have like 3 of my labs right now researching economy type items, coins per kill, and then the 2 golden bot researches because um, I got 1 card mastery, but man, those researches are freaking pricey. And then I have another research lab doing shard mastery from 20% to 40%. And then, of course, the 5th lab is lab speed. Yeah, let's reduce the time on my wall rebuild. CPK is so long. Oh man, when I see CPK, I think of process capability. There's a calculation you can do to see if your the process you're developing is manufacturable or not, and CPK is the calculation. I was actually looking at that this week for my job. Yeah, I agree. Golden Bot Labs are long, but man, I was looking over at one of JP's videos, and I think like close to or at 30% of his economy is Golden Bot. And I don't even think he has Golden Bot maxed out in terms of metals, but I think he has Golden Bot maxed out in terms of research. I think he also mid maxes his farming runs with Orbliss Devo. And I've actually tried his method, and I think it actually does work. I think I do actually make a little bit more coin, but at the same time, I tend to not go as far in terms of in the farming run. Now, if I micromanaged it, it'd probably be way better, but I tend to not micromanage my farming runs. Yeah, I think mine's at the 7 to 12% as well, but I haven't looked in a while, especially after doing a few more labs. Alrighty, let's look at this. All right, attack speed, nice. Super crit, alrighty. Get damage up. Clouded, did you do your tourney run yet? Or are you waiting to be closer to the timeout? Oh wow, 144 for my crit factor. Hot diggity. One of JP's recent videos had a song in the background. I really digged it, and I just looked up the key phrase that they were saying, and now it's part of my workout playlist. All right, damage is completed. Oh, I didn't max out super crit chance. Okay, well, it just has 2 more levels. There we go. Super crit chance just got maxed out. Nice. Look at that super crit multiplier. Oh my goodness, 38. Yeah, I put some extra coins into crit and super crit chance. What mods am I using? I am using the one with death penalty for cannon. Yeah, death penalty with extra super crit chance, critical factors, super crit multiplier, more attack speed. And then I have wormhole redirector. I'm trying to level up the anti-cube portal. I don't want to switch over until it's Ancestral. And then I never got the one where it's like how much money you have, you do extra damage. I never got that one. So I'm running Galaxy Compressor for the minus 20 seconds or Ultimate Weapons for the recovery package. And then of course Dimension Core for the core. Yeah, more Chronofield duration. I'm gonna try to get Chronofield to be permanent. I think that'd be a good goal for me. So I think that would really help me out in Legends Tourney. I see a lot of people who are doing well. They have their Chronofield permanent, and and they don't even have Golden Tower Plus, but they have Chronofield permanent. So I'm like, maybe I didn't prioritize correctly, but I really want to go Gold Tower Plus just for the econ. But and JP is kicking my butt in terms of economy. And the last video I saw, he still doesn't have Golden Tower Plus, although he's like 4 to 40 stones away from getting it. So he's probably gonna have it within the next tourney. He probably already has it now. So I'm curious to see how much his economy goes up with Golden Tower Plus. Wish you had PCF. Yeah. Death. No. PCF. Oh, permanent Chronofield. Yeah. I wish I had that too. I don't have it even with that that core effect of plus 10-second Chronofield duration. There are, I think, at least 3 Chronofield researches, and I've done quite a bit of all 3 of them, but I haven't maxed any of them out. One of them is you can actually add duration with one of those researches. But man, Chronofield researches are expensive in terms of time. But I'm going to focus on economy and snowballing items, or items that give me more coin and modules and shards first, and then I'll roll back over to ultimate weapon items. Yeah, I see like Ryan in G's tower with the toilet bowl. Oh man, it looks so cool to CC all those bosses so much better. Just give you so much more time to hit them with smart missiles and poison tower. Look at my poison tower though. It's so tiny. I need to do more research on it. Okie dokie. Okay, it's not even wave 200. I'm already starting to take some pretty good hits here. Oh, that's a cool, whatever that is. I don't even know what that is. Yeah, I put range first just because if they hit me, it really screws me up. Oh, that was a shockwave. Okay. Alrighty, I think I had enough coffee. So lethargic today. It's like I can't go a day without coffee now. I try to have a Saturday without coffee. I just lounge around the house all day. Yeah, bosses just tear up my wall. Hmm. All right, Clouded is back. Now we can win. Didn't miss much. Every time I get my wall back, a boss comes in and just destroys it in one hit, which opens me up to the range enemies. I don't know if you've done this tourney yet, but there's both the fast and the range enemy battle condition. Um, so I find that pretty tough, I think. Although last Wednesday's tourney was pretty tough due to the chance of common enemies being upgraded to bosses. I had like 3 bosses on the screen at one time. That was really effing me up. AIDS conditions. Yeah, it's pretty bad conditions. Yes, I agree. And those bosses, when they get buffed up by a fast unit, and they get scary. Like a boss will freaking teleport to your tower. How much my okay, 38 for super crit, 144 for crit factor. Right. I haven't done too much research on damage per meter. I think that one's still pretty cheap. I think it's like 7 to 8 hours for the next level. Okay, well, it's looking more and more likely like I'll get to 260 again. I was worried with the range battle condition that I was gonna not do so hot. But we made, or I made the range enemies priority 1, so that should help keep them knocked back. They won't get a chance to shoot. I think all the extra range is helping out too. How's my bracket? My bracket was fine when I started, but I just started, so I don't know how far they are. I didn't click on every single person. I didn't recognize anybody's name. We'll see how it is when I guess we can take a check real quick. We Know Joe, Mez, Flustered, Big Ass Mongol Foe, F2P, Warrior, Dinlow, White Nobody, Raz, Soul Donut, Donuts, Andrade. Oh no, we got a lot of people up in the 300s. Dang. Megalyn, whatever, Will, E, Jacko Craig, Mighty Melvs, Mystery, myself, Skewer, Mutt, Apox, 3 Emrys, Lyle, yeah. We'll see. That kind of stinks though, because I'm usually right around here between 240 and 260. So I'll stay into Legends, but it looks like it's going to be pretty tough getting any keys again. That seems to just be my story as of late. It's competitive trying to get keys. I only got 2. One tourney I was able to get 15th place, so I got 2 keys, but can't use 2 keys, so they're just kind of sitting there for now until I can have 5. And the first step in Harmony is, I think enhancements get I think it's like a 2.5% reduction in cost, which that'd be cool. Enhancements are expensive, so any little thing like that would be helpful. Hmm. All right, we've got our wall back up. Let's see how long it lasts. Here comes a boss and kills in one hit. Oh my goodness. So yeah, Clouded, I don't really know how my bracket is other than with so many people in the 300 waves. It's probably going to be unlikely for me to get any keys. So it looks like my bracket's pretty competitive. All right, Inner Landmine's doing some work there. Nice. Wow, I'm getting up to like 2 trillion in terms of health right there. Yeah, I think I'm getting more Death Wave bonus. All right, well, I still got my wings, and I still have Demon Mode. I'm at about wave 250. See what happens when it goes up in potency for the battle conditions here. Oh my goodness. Boss just demolishes it. All right, looks like we're going to be able to get to 260. I wonder if I get to the 300s. So I seem to be, with the upgrades and research labs that I have, I seem to be battling the range and fast battle conditions pretty well. It's just whenever a fast kind of buffs up a boss and it comes shooting in, that's when I usually get the most hits on my tower. So it's not the fast enemies themselves, it's the enemies that they buff around them. Oh, I got lucky there. Must have been a death penalty on that boss. Because he died before I even saw the boss. DP the boss, exactly. Wish I could DP every boss, Clouded. Oh, all right, there goes my wings. So what I like to do now is we'll go ahead and we'll do wave skip and either death ray or landmine stun. I saw one video where I think it was actually Ryan NG. He did a study where he did death ray versus maybe without death ray. I don't know if he put anything else on there. I mean, they have death ray resistance anyways. But basically, you want some of the normal like tank and common enemies around so that your chain lightning can kind of bounce a few more times. And then yeah, I guess it's just whenever I feel like I'm gonna die again. But I swear that last time where I died, or my angel wings kind of flew out, I didn't even see what attacked me. So I'm just gonna, sorry guys, I'm gonna go real slow and try to focus and hit it the last moment possible. But I'll speed it up once I hit demon mode. But I wanna, oh, look at that. Something hit my inner landmine. I didn't even see what it was. All right, there goes my smart missiles. For sure, I'll have to hit it right before a boss hits me, but keeping my eye peeled for any range or fast enemies, because sometimes they can sneak right through those black holes. So far, we're doing pretty good, knock on wood. Oh. Yeah, so I think a fast just sped up that common enemy. Yeah, look at that. Even a common can hurt me. Oh my goodness. Oh. Yeah, that boss freaking scared me with that. He got buffed up by fast. Oh, we're starting to get elites now. That's my first elite that I've seen in this tourney. All right, we can go full speed since we're in demon mode. All right, demon mode's about to end. Give him some smart missiles. Haha! You got through that boss. Nice. Wow, I actually survived that boss. I didn't think I was going to. Let's see if I get in the 300s. Nope. Wow, rank 18? Okay, okay. Let's see here. Guardian coins, golden bot coins. Killed by fast. Okay. All right, well, I think that's pretty respectable. Close to 300. Thank you, Clouded. And that should update to 297, I think, but that'll for sure keep us from getting bumped down to champion. Do I have enough to bump this back to Golden Bot? Oh, wow. I didn't realize this was so expensive. 1.4 trillion. Huh. Okay. I mean, per farming run, I'm making about 120 trillion, so it's not that bad, but I'll have to start a training or a farming run rather. But look at this, Clouded. Lab speed, 97. Just got 2 more labs and I'm done with lab speed. Alrighty. Well, Clouded and anyone else watching, I think I'm going to end it here. I'm going to respec for farming, and I'm going to get my farming run up and going, and then I'm going to go back to chores and whatnot. Kind of tempted to get a little extra cooldown for Chronofield. Kind of buff up my Chronofield, because I think having a permanent Chronofield will definitely help me, both in farming and in tourneys. Yeah, and thank you, Clouded, for your videos. I have been keeping up with them. All right, well, I'm going to head out. I got some stuff I need to get done this Saturday. Y'all have a great one. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already.